Hi y'all, and welcome to the Water Whispers Tarot. This is my new YouTube channel. A lot of y'all might know me from Twitter. If not, I'll put that in the link down below. But this is my channel just for all things spiritual, mostly doing general readings for the signs, general messages, kind of like as I get more comfortable with YouTube readings. But for today, we're going to be doing some messages, some collective messages for the water signs for September, starting with Scorpio. So we're going to get a few messages from the Abundance Angels deck first, the general energy. And from the Crystal Angels. Okay, let's see what we got. So let's see primary general energy for Scorpios for the month of September. So primary general energy for Scorpios. So we got organized for success. And cooperation instead of competition. And organized for success. Pull two more. Oh, shit, two came out already. Okay, so we got Tiger's Eye. And we got Opal. So, with this energy right here, organized for success, and do not let the word organization intimidate you, as it is simply a way for you to ensure clarity of purpose. Organizing your thoughts, your reports, your living and workspace, and your finances will help you know and plan your next action steps. Cooperation instead of competition. What's yours is yours and no one can take it from you. There's no need to compete, as there's an abundance for all. You have to compete, or you have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and others to share. With cooperation partnerships, you can accomplish anything. Tiger's Eye, self-confidence through God confidence, believing yourself by believing in God working through you. And then Opal, let yourself sparkle and shine. You're guided to be bold and show your bigger than life side to the world. Okay. So, with the month of September here, it kind of looks like you're almost getting ready to do something. I keep hearing ready, set, go. So you might be planning something big for the month of September. You could either be going into some type of partnership, or thinking about partnering with somebody, or perhaps getting a new job, something stable in your life. But perhaps you probably don't feel completely ready yet, or maybe you're having some difficulties understanding that you need to work alongside other people, or either just kind of listen to other people's advice is what I'm hearing, for a change. So there could be some hesitancy in getting advice from others, or letting others help you. Kind of does seem like there's some worries. I wouldn't say paranoia per se, but it kind of just does seem like there's some outstanding issue with really focusing on working alongside other people. So it could just be right now like it's difficult for you to really get yourself completely and totally together again, probably because you're working by yourself. You've probably been working towards this goal for a while by yourself, or it could just be a very difficult, well, let me not say difficult, it could just be a very large goal that you're working towards, but it seems like you kind of overestimated your ability somewhat to really make this happen on your own. So instead of seeing people as like out to get you or out to hurt you in some type of way, even though this is probably a goal or some type of accomplishment, again, that you have been harboring for quite some time. You feel very protective of it. Like there's a very much a protective energy here, and it seems like you don't want to let other people get in the way of this. But there could just be issues with you, like planning it out the way that you want to see it, the way that you want it to come to fruition, and you could just need some extra help with getting all the details together, and finally like wrapping it up to actually accomplish or make those final preparations towards what you want to accomplish. Especially with this card here, cooperation instead of competition. The first line, what's yours is yours, and no one can take it from you. There's no need to compete. So again, you could be feeling very protective over some type of ideal concept, whatever you're working towards right here. It really does feel like you just don't want anybody to intercede. You don't want anything to go wrong with trying to get outside assistance or outside help. But it kind of does seem like it's been proving to be too much for quite some time. So you would probably benefit in enlisting some outside help, or at least just getting a second opinion from somebody. You can use your own intuition to like discern if that's something that you actually want to internalize and embark upon, or it's something that you feel is leading you wrong. Again, it can be tricky to use discernment in times like this because you do seem like you're very closed off to any type of assistance, any type of help, even though it seems like you've been needing it for quite some time. Spirit is really asking you to kind of like, I heard, let the handles go. So it's like you might be holding on to something so tightly, nothing else can get in. And while it's great that you have like an understanding of protecting yourself and protecting your energy and your ideals, sometimes grasping on too tightly can also hurt you when it's time to actually like make it happen. Some details might be missing that you really do need assistance with. With Tiger's Eye being the next card, self-confidence through God confidence. Again, because this is something that it seems like you've been focusing on for so long, something that you've been fixated on, this could just be, again, like a job, it doesn't really feel like a person. It could perhaps be a person, but it feels like something that you have been planning for quite some time. And you could kind of be getting a little tired towards the end, maybe because there's some obstacles that have been constantly coming up through this. Again, with the organized for success, organization might be a big thing here too, where it's like you feel like you can never get all the building blocks together. So it's like you might have one thing on a handle and then something else falls apart, and then you pick up that and you start to work on that, and then something else falls apart. It always feels like there's missing pieces towards what you're trying to accomplish. And that's why the universe is saying, make sure that you aren't beating yourself up for the fact that there are some delays. Some of these delays are divinely led. Some of these delays, again, are showing you that it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to allow others to assist you. Some things you just are not able to do all by yourself, and it has nothing to do with your capabilities. It has nothing to do with that. It's just simply, it's time for you to take a step back, take a break, and really organize yourself mentally. It seems like more of a mental than a physical thing at this time, but allow somebody else to kind of like help you with the smaller details while you organize yourself mentally so you can prepare for the success that this is bringing you. Tiger's Eye is also a good, or rather a very known stone for protection, very good against protection. So this is how I know, like, this is something that you are very guarded towards. You're very closed off to allowing other people to really help you with, but the divine is saying, like, it's going to be okay. This is not going to get taken from you. If anything, we're actually going to enlist and bring in like really helpful people that have your best outcome in mind, and just see that you're struggling. The opal, let yourself sparkle and shine. So again, you might be like really reconsidering this, or really just becoming frustrated with this because you're potentially asking yourself, like, is it worth it? Is it worth all this time and effort I put into it, and it still feels like it's half done? I heard for some of y'all, you feel like you've half-assed yourself, so it's kind of like, damn, I want to get this done. I want to get this done in a certain time period too. It seems like there's time constraints on this, and you're having a hard time understanding like why isn't it fully coming to fruition. For some of y'all, you're pushing yourselves too hard, and it's time for like a well-needed break. And again, allowing other people to really like help you to this finish line, because you're so close towards it. You're so close towards achieving this goal, but you need to allow people to actually help you put the little details together so that it won't intercede like your final goal. So you finally feeling like, I finally done it. I finally achieved what I want to achieve. If you're in this burnout stage, if you're doing it alone, or if you continue to kind of like push away spirit's messages about the fact that you need assistance, it's going to like considerably slow down the I heard the state of affairs. So again, it could be like a business that you're trying to start, but it's going to considerably slow down the type of progress that you make here. So instead of it being like a small setback, it might be a considerable setback, like weeks, months, even a year, when just enlisting help could like potentially bring you closer to that finish line. So I'm gonna pull some cards here, see what's going on in this energy. What's happening with Scorpio within this energy for the month of September? What's happening with Scorpio in this energy? The Three of Pentacles again. The Nine of Swords reversed. Hell yeah. The Five of Swords reversed. Okay. The Magician reversed. Let's see, one more. The Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, y'all are having difficulties really coming to terms with the fact that assistance is needed, and it seems like there's kind of like some growing paranoia here, where it's like, if I ask somebody, if I bring somebody in, then will that mess up like the flow of things, the state of things? This also feels like most definitely in the past it's happened quite a lot. So you could have been partnering with somebody in the past, or allowing somebody to help you that you felt was trustworthy, and they completely, I heard, disregarded your vision. I also heard messed up the state of affairs. So again, it's like this person could have been in it for themselves. They could have been like purposely sabotaging what was going on here. So it really messed up your trust. But with this Three of Pentacles, the first card out here, the universe is definitely saying like you need some help, because what's happening here with this Three of Pentacles, with this Nine of Swords reversed, you need the assistance. The universe has been sending you signs and signals that you need the assistance, because the weight of this goal that you're trying to achieve is really weighing you down. It's bringing you down. It's probably really like draining all of your energetic like all of your what was I about to say, all of your energetic fields. You feel probably very lethargic. I heard for a lot of y'all, you feel hopeless, but you feel like you have to give your all to this project or this goal, because who else is going to do it? And that's why they're saying like it's time to enlist help, because for a lot of y'all, you could have like insomnia from this. It could be bringing on a lot of physical and mental ailments, because you have been delaying like asking other people for assistance. It doesn't even have to be like hands-on assistance, like actually them knowing about what your project is or what you're trying to do. It could simply just be like advice for what you need to do in regards to getting out of this Nine of Swords reversed energy. So it could just be as simple as that. The universe is really trying to tell you, though, not to be so guarded and not to be so hyper vigilant, is what I heard when it comes to this, because it's actually seeming like it's going to backfire. Instead of you progressing and moving forward, you're going to self-sabotage your own successes by trying to hold it too tightly towards you. Let me ask about this Nine of Swords first. Energy. The Tower reverse. Yeah, and the Three of Swords upright. So yeah, this is something that you've been holding on to for quite some time. Again, this could be some type of betrayal from the past. Most definitely, this could be some type of betrayal from the past, or you've been holding on to this for quite some time. I heard stuck in stagnancy. So it's like you could be stuck in the past about how this made you feel. Maybe the fact that you trusted this person or this situation, you put your all into this situation, and it didn't end up the way that you wanted to. Again, if this is a person, for many of you, it's like you held out a lot of hope for this, and it just didn't work out the way you wanted it to or you expected it to. But again, for many of y'all, I'm feeling like this is a project, some type of goal that you're really like hyper focused on. And the person that could have been helping you, it could have been a potential lover, it could have been somebody that you were dating, but it could have just definitely been somebody that you really trusted, or it could have been something that you really thought you had in the bag, and you're really holding on to that heartbreak with the Tower reverse and the Three of Swords. You're really holding on to that heartbreak, and every time you feel like you want to open yourself up with this Three of Pentacles, the universe keeps telling you it's time to really give somebody else a chance, give somebody else a shot, take on, allow people to help you. You always go back to this thought of like, they're going to hurt me. That's not possible because they're going to hurt me. It's going to end up like the last situation. The Five of Swords reverse. So yeah, this person that you could have dealt with, this situation that you could have dealt with, this could have been somebody who needs like the last word, very manipulative, somebody who has a lot of ego and loves power struggles. It's like they love to have control over a situation. Let me ask about the Five of Swords first. And it seems like this could have rubbed off on you too, where this person's energy kind of like overtook the way that you feel about how you need to control your life, because you're scared of falling back into this situation or this person's graces or people similar to this. The Lovers reverse came out. So yeah, again, this could be somebody you dated or you had an interest in, or just somebody you were very, very close to, and they really didn't treat you right. So the goal here, the ultimate goal could be simply getting over somebody, and you needing to bring forth change through allowing people to help you get over this heartbreak. Again, for some of you, this could have been somebody that you were working alongside, and it could have been a partner. It could have been a potential love interest. It could have been a very close friend, family, somebody that you were very close to, and they really did you wrong. They did some shady crap that just caused you to just be like, no, it's time to take a step back here. It's time to really reassess like who I'm putting in my circle, is what I heard. So now you're like constantly on the defense, and it's really causing a lot of stress and stagnancy in your life that it's time for you to move away from. Like Spirit wants you to know, like, you've been in this energy for quite some time. It's time to move away from that. The Five of Cups. Yeah, it's time to move away from that. Like this is something that, again, you've internalized for quite some time. This is something you took very hard. Like with the Three of Swords here, the Five of Cups, the Lovers reverse. This is something that you took extremely hard. Doesn't seem like you were expecting this type of betrayal and heartbreak too. So this could be like some long-lasting trauma for a lot of y'all, where I heard last year, maybe this is something that even happened last year. It might have some I heard legacy too. So it might have some history towards it, where it just really messed y'all up, and it messed like your ability to trust. And you're still trying to heal it, you're still trying to get over it, but every time you think about trusting somebody, opening back up to somebody, allowing people to help you, it rubs you the wrong way, because you're just like, I had that in my life. I had a person like that where I thought I could trust, and I got messed up. I got messed over thinking I could really trust this person. With the Magician reverse being here, you could be feeling like a lot of this, and it seems like a lot of y'all know, like, this situation in general and this inability to allow people in and allow people to trust you could definitely be messing up your potential to manifest better in your life, to move forward in your life, self-esteem wise, like believing in yourself, believing in your abilities and your potential. It could be messing up a lot of that, so there could be a lot of self-esteem issues. And of course, the devil reverse was here, so it's time to free yourself from those thoughts of you not being enough, of you not being able to free yourself. So for a lot of y'all, you could have like a lot of self-depreciating thoughts. It could, again, with the Nine of Swords reversed here, it kind of feeds off this Magician reverse. You could feel like a lot of self-fulfilling prophecies came true from this situation, or going to come true because this person or this situation happened, and it seemed like it happened out of just like the clear blue sky. So you're kind of taking on this belief that anything can happen now and anything's possible. So you can't trust anybody. You can't trust any situation for face value. And it's time to let go of those self-limiting beliefs. Yeah, Six of Wands. It's time for you to move forward and take back the energy that you know you have. And this is this Queen of Pentacles. Like, you have this strong ability to manifest. You have this strong ability to really make anything happen in your life that you want to. But it seems like to get to the Six of Wands, you're going to have to fully allow yourself to let this situation go. Forgive yourself if you can't forgive the person at this time, or the surrounding elements of the situation is what I heard. So again, this could be very messy, the way this happened. But it's time to forgive yourself. Because for a lot of y'all, I'm hearing a lot of y'all are holding yourselves in contempt for this, because you feel like, okay, I allowed this to happen because I should have been more vigilant. And now you're trying to combat that by being hyper vigilant towards everybody, and everybody isn't out to get you. But this kind of seems like, again, you need other people to help you heal through this. This is not something that you can just do alone. And if you have been doing it alone, it's now time to allow people to kind of like take over from here and really assist you. So this Queen of Pentacles is an energy that you're coming into in this Four of Pentacles. So yeah, you're definitely coming back into your energy slowly but surely. And you're definitely going to bring stability back into your life, and manifestations, opportunities, financial stability for a lot of y'all. But a lot of y'all, it's just overall stability, emotional, physical, health-wise. It's just all types of stability. But it goes back to this Three of Pentacles. You're going to have to allow somebody in, whether it be friends, family, professional help. Like, you're going to have to reach out and kind of like say that you need assistance. Let's see what else I got for you. I'm going to pull a few more cards. So we're going to pull from this Soul's Journey deck. Let's see. So what other messages does Scorpio need to know? Death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. Love. I commit to the practice of seeing good in all things. And one more. These are so big. Friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Yeah, so again, this comes with trusting people, bringing an end, a finalization to something that has happened in your past. Again, feeling like somebody has completely and totally just did a 180 on you. You don't recognize them anymore. Bringing that to an end and understanding like you are not to blame. Letting this, I heard this self-hatred go. So it's like, again, you could really hold a lot of this in towards yourself. Like, I should have saw the signs. I should have done this. It's okay. We all make mistakes. We have to learn from those mistakes. But it's time for you to now bring love into your situation in regards to yourself and in regards to other people. Like, knowing other people are not always bad. They're not always out to get you. It's time to now bring love into the situation. And then friendship. So allowing other people again to come back into your life. If there are people that you want to talk to, that you're interested in talking to, get back out there slowly but surely. Don't thrust yourself out there, of course, if you're not ready. But do make it kind of like do make an effort towards it for sure. Make an effort towards it because it has been a while. So that is all I have for y'all. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I really hope it resonated with you guys.